person who consistently lies and hates on Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, purchased a candle from a person he dislikes and received a candle without a wick in it. Oh no, what will Princess Meghan's business do?
The Duchess of Sussex is getting us ready. Did y'all see on the As Ever official page over on IG where she did like a little mini video dropping a gift in the stocking? Like, it is not even Thanksgiving yet, and she is getting us ready. I am so excited for that holiday special of With Love Meghan. I don't even know what she is going to show us, but I'm super excited. Like, is she going to give us some tips and tricks? Is she going to have like a little mini drop on asever.com of stuff that we can buy? Like, I'm super excited for it. Like, if you are hosting for the first time over the holidays or always hosting, like, she gives you the hope and the will that you can do it and add like some newness to it. Like, I absolutely love it. Like, her whole brand is literally like so calming and luxury. It is the epitome of this time, of you just being hospitable and making sure that you are entertaining your guests and showing them a great time of what it is to come in your home. Like, I absolutely love it. I don't even know what to expect, but I'm telling you, I got it on my calendar and I will be watching it first thing in the morning on Wednesday, December 3rd.
Over the weekend, As Ever Official posted a video to their Instagram of Meghan hanging stockings in preparation for the holidays. Tom Sykes of the Daily Beast decided to pretend like he doesn't understand how marketing works. There are several issues here. The first one is acting like you don't understand hyper-consumerism in the United States. You have Christmas stuff hitting the shelves before Halloween even hits. Like, the fun-size candy is just going on sale and Christmas stuff is out. Everyone has a different method to when they put out holiday decorations. Some people choose mid-November, especially if they're going to be hosting people for Thanksgiving. There are already Christmas decorations out on the lawns in my neighborhood. This is not weird. What's weird is making this some test about Meghan's believability. It's totally believable. You've launched your As Ever holiday shop. You know, as people are thinking about gifts for the holidays or even hosting presents. And when you have a holiday celebration special of your Netflix show dropping the first week of December. Yes, obviously this is a disingenuous grab for click-through rates and more subscriptions. It's another attempt at making a story out of nothing to confirm the narrative that Meghan is simply not someone that you can believe. The argument only works, though, if you pretend like nothing else happens in the world and you have no knowledge of Meghan's upcoming show or the fact that she is a brand with a holiday collection or how American consumerism works. It falls apart. Nothing exists in a vacuum. It's the thing. You know that journalists like Tom Sykes understands how marketing works. He's doing it through his Substack with provocative subject lines that will get people to click through and comment, which will up his numbers, up his place on the rising news charts, and bring in more paid subscribers. He understands the power of repetition, of introducing something several times. So, like, let's not pretend you didn't know what this was about or that it's in any way different from what every business is doing right now.
In GB News, I don't watch it, but sometimes I find clips and they're like, for the first time in a very long time, they're right about something. Watch this.
I mean, videos like that are just crap. And we shouldn't.
Language.
It's not a rude word, is it?
I don't think we can say it on air.
Oh, sorry, okay.
Apologies if you're offended.
I'm very sorry. Well, a lot of people will be offended by me thinking that, but I do find, you know, if Meghan did it, everybody would say, what a load of utter gibberish.
Yes, they would.
And
to be fair.
I don't think we should have different standards because it happens to be someone else, particularly the Princess of Wales.
Do you think it's because she's been through so much and, you know, she's just been battling cancer? She said that nature was a really important part of her recovery and being out in nature.
Well, I mean, that's good. But I don't think, like, that's what the royal family is for, is to give us videos about, you know, how we should appreciate nature.
Okay, first off, what the man said at the start, if he had said that about Meghan, they wouldn't have told him we were rude and not allowed, right? We know that. And then secondly, because somebody was ill, has recovered, does that mean that they can't be criticized if they do something people find to be gibberish? And also gibberish, wow, I've not seen whatever video they're talking about, and I do not plan to see it because the host is not somebody who I have any interest in. I find her very dull. But it's interesting that people are finally saying the truth. They're finally calling out the double standards, that if that were Megan who did that video, Megan doesn't do meaningless gibberish videos, by the way. But if it were her, she would have been criticized and dragged through and called all sorts of names. And then secondly, the fact that he's admitting on TV that if it were Megan who did that video, she would have been dragged, she'd have been called out, she'd have been called all sorts of names. He were honest enough to not only just call the video that Kate Middleton did gibberish, he was honest enough to say if Megan had done it, she'd have been criticized negatively, as always. But because it's Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales,
not to come onto my page and think that you're going to play with me and that I won't come with receipts. So listen, I was born at night, but not last night. Do you really expect me to believe that the one person that received an As Ever candle without the wick was this guy? This guy who is a pop culture commentator, whose some of his most popular videos have been by dragging Megan Sussex. Do you really expect me to believe that? If you believe that, then I have a beachfront property in Idaho to sell you. Also, where are all the other people that you spoke of in your other comment when you said that other people reported that they were also missing the wick in their candle? In the screenshot from the video, you can see that there is a hole of where the candle is supposed to be, almost as if it was pulled out. I do hope that nobody pulled it out to create a viral video. Actually, let me roll the clip and you guys can decide for yourself.
No. You guys, there's no wick. Wait, producer Kylie? There's no wick, right? Am I crazy? Where's the thing that I light?
And let's talk about this claim that you are not able to reach out to As Ever. That's a lie. I have reached out to As Ever before. When you receive an email from them stating that your order has shipped, you can reach out to and reply back, and they will reach back out to you. Like what I did when I had my order and something was wrong, and then they took care of it for me.
She started doing such weird things in regards to Harry when he got serious about Meghan. Her wearing Diana's earrings during the christening of Archie, her dressing Prince Louis in the exact same outfit that Harry himself wore a month after Meghan gave birth to Harry's first son. It was her waiting until her third birth to debut a almost shot-for-shot remake of Princess Diana's post-birth outfit, the one that Diana wore after she gave birth to Harry.
These rumors have been going on years that Kate Middleton had something for Harry. And that video just reminded me of this clip. And obviously the pictures that we've all seen over the years. There's some other pictures I couldn't find. But why would Kate Middleton dress Louis in Harry's clothes at that time? Why would she wear the earrings Diana were wearing? Was it Harry's christening? Why would she put them on at that time when she did? All of these things, they just lead to one conclusion. The evidence, they're so compelling. The argument's so compelling, honestly. I'm not one to believe conspiracy theories, of course, and their brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and all of that stuff. But it's just also suspiciously coincidental, isn't it? But is that why it looked like, similarly, Kate never got along with Meghan? Could it be that because she had a thing for Harry, she had this? Is that why she never really quite warmed up to Meghan? And is that why all of the briefing that we were seeing at the time?
My favorite rom-com of all time is When Harry Met Sally, but you put Julia Roberts in anything, and I'm going to be a fan of those too. Yeah, I think we all miss just a really good laugh. I just want a good old-fashioned rom-com.
I have real best friends, the same one since I was 17. You know, like, I'm a real mom. I choose to go and do school pickup and drop off, but I do that under a landscape that is created that forgets that I'm a real person. And how would you want someone to treat a real person in your life that you cared about or loved or respected? And so there's something about that, I think, that often gets lost. And even though earlier I was saying you can compartmentalize, I say that's a caricature. Yes, but my kids will see those magazines, and we all know moms gossip. And so I have to make a choice to move through the world as myself in spite of all the noise that's created. But maybe there would be less noise if people remembered that I'm a real person. And suddenly the conversation goes from at the start of this year talking about a few thousand jars and lids to we need to do a purchase order of $1 million. And that's a huge jump in just a few months of starting a business.
And the plan is to go global.
Yes, absolutely. I'm exasperated in some ways by that, only because it is such a tedious proposition to scale your own home recipe to something at mass and maintain the same, not just quality, but the same flavor that you're able to do at home. And I think any home cook would say that. If you say, great, can you make your cobbler that I love? I said, great, of course I can make my cobbler. Great, can you make 1 million cobblers? Can you teach someone how to make 1 million cobblers that taste just like the one that you have at home? I also have to be conscious of, people who really understand canning can say the bricks method when you're going at scale. Now I'm going to get a little nerdy and jammy with you. There's lots of tiny nuances that I don't think people would think about, and then make sure that it can come out the way that feels reflective of what I make at home. The pricing, I think, is key. From my standpoint, I know where I came from. I remember being in high school and having my after-school job, and all I wanted to do was save up to buy a shirt that said BB.
Yes.
Right? That just said BB. And if you could get the one with the rhinestone BB, you really made it. And I always think about that version of me, who there might be a brand or a person that you look up to and you want to have a piece of what they're sharing in the world. And that can't be something that is out of price range. That can't be something that is so aspirational, you're never going to be able to afford it. So there is something, I think, really important in that the first hero product was this $9 jar of jam, which my 15-year-old self would have been able to buy. And then after you finish the jam, you could use that to put your flowers in it, a little jar, or your pens on your desk. And I liked the idea of having something that just felt signature in that way, and keepsake packaging and affordable. I think the authenticity is probably what will help it stand apart. Also the price point. I think certainly when we're looking at economically what's happening right now, you really want things to be in a range that people can still have a piece of, whatever ends up happening with our economy. More than anything, I've just poured so much love into this brand, and I would say the same for so many of these celebrities who probably have dreamed of something for a long time, and at the same time, when they see it come to fruition, for a lot of them, are they writing copy and doing all these things? Maybe they are, which I think is incredible. Everyone is putting out something unique in the world, even if it feels like there's 1 million tequilas. I'm sure they all have a different point of view in some regard, and I really do believe that a high tide raises all boats. I believe that. I think there's room for all of us.
The Netflix of it all. You have a really unique relationship with them. How does it work? Like, take us behind the curtain.
Sure.
Who has the last word?
Creatively, they very graciously said, no, this is your baby and this is your brand. So all creative decisions and final decisions like that end up with me. The CPG division might be newer for a lot of people to hear about. They have been doing that with a lot of shows and brands that they've had, and been in the consumables territory and market. So they have a lot of incredible suppliers and manufacturers that they are comfortable working with. And then I'm able to try the products, work with those teams as well, and then sort of green light. Certainly as an auditioning actor, you are paycheck to paycheck, so you're very mindful about how you spend. But I grew up clipping coupons. I grew up looking for deals in the sale rack. I always worked. I mean, my first job was when I was 13 at a frozen yogurt shop called Humphrey Yogurt. I've had a lot of jobs over the years, and when you work really hard, you value what you've earned. So I think that translates into how I invest, it translates into how I spend, what I teach my children, and I think it's incredibly important for young women, especially, to have a sense of why it matters for her to earn her own money and to be able to be financially independent. That's not about anything other than being self-reliant, and the more that you're able to take care of yourself, especially as a woman, then you're making practical choices in your life that are not hindered by a need being met by someone external.
Hello, my people. Lady Rosie here. How y'all doing? All my new subscribers, you're welcome. And my returning subscribers, you all know I love you, guys. Yeah. Did y'all see one of the videos here from our queen from TikTok. I don't remember what your name is, but one beautiful black sister here kind of came out with a video where Prince Bully is talking about being relatable to other people out here. Apparently his son is 12 years old and has no phone and anything. That kid has no phones in his pocket because guess why? The servants are holding the phone for him. Why should he even press any phone button when he has all the servants to even put underwear on him? Why? Well, his grandpapa, who's the king out here, that guy gets fed, okay? Somebody boils eggs with him for him over easy in certain way, and that egg has to be served a certain way, and it has to be an egg, not eggs. Did you hear me? I'm going here with the singularity. I'm not using a plural word. I'm not using a plural word. I'm using singular word. An egg. One egg gets boiled for that guy, then over easy in a certain way, and somebody actually feeds him. And you want to tell me George not having a phone is some kind of news? Or it's something that is relatable to us, the little people down here, or the people of the UK? No. It's not relevant. And speaking of internet, because guess who's fighting all the internet bullying against to protect our children? Prince Harry is the one doing it with his wonderful, beautiful queen, future queen of England, Her Royal Highness Duchess of Sussex. Whether you want it or not, we're gonna pray for her to become the next king of that place. Y'all sabotaged our race for too damn long and did all whatever you did to us. Now it's time for our children to take that monarchy there and rule over y'all guys. After His Royal Highness future King of England, Prince Harry, is gonna be our little son, the direct one related to our blood. Prince Archie Windsor is gonna inherit that throne. Y'all did all the wrong for all those years to think that God is stupid. He be watching you and he's exhausted with y'all. And did y'all guys see this article here about the Mambos? Did y'all see the article about Mamberton? Did you see it? Oh my goodness. So these people did put the Epstein file stuff on Daily Mail. And they had Mamberton's picture with the orange dude. And all of a sudden, 24 hours later, they kept the headline the same. And the picture of Mambos with orange dude, the orange dude in the White House, the picture switched. And y'all want to sit down there and tell me that monarchy ain't got no power on those media out there. And y'all want to tell me that they cannot control the narrative to stop whatever is happening against His Royal Highness Prince Harry Windsor and Duchess of Sussex, Meghan. You know, they can stop that. They chose not to, and they are actually the ones paying those people to run all those articles right there. I don't know these other articles here about P.S. Morgan is gonna go through, but I'm just gonna post them so you all guys could just watch those by yourselves and see how those people roll down there. How irrelevant they really are. Clickbait. That's all they dwell on. Otherwise, they can't make money. All these miserable people. Why God don't you just bring some kind of hot or something? Or show some. Bring hot. You know some words you don't say clearly. Hot. Let's show. Yes. Bring all those on them there. Analyze them one by one. These people be getting on my nerves. But guess what? God is sleeping. One day he's going to pop in and they pop out on them people. Please subscribe to Notorious JTB _2.0 on TikTok, and also the Notorious JTB on TikTok, and also the Night of Success also belongs to our brother, the Notorious JTB. And also do not forget to go to my brother Baron's channel. That's the Royal Success That's our largest channel out here. And also go to other success friendly channels. Do not forget to go to my Queen Wizzy's channel. That's Isabella Beck's channel. And also subscribe to all the other success friendly channels. And I saw y'all guys are really doing good nowadays sharing my videos. Please continue to share those videos so we could get big numbers of people on here. And we ain't gonna be quiet. We're gonna amplify our voices, and we're gonna be louder than what they really expect us to be, and expose their nonsense out here. There's no way they're gonna sit down there even protect that Mumbles, because guess what? The leaks were out here. Mumbles was on all those yachts with all the Sarah Richardson, with all those people that she was hanging out. She was entertaining the elderly, the elder man. That's what she used to do. I'll talk to y'all guys again later. Bye, family. I wonder how come this Epstein stuff is not popping Mambo's name on here. I wonder why it's taking this long. But guess what? I have faith. Something is gonna pop out here, and I can't wait. When that's gonna be, but I tell you, something is gonna come out here. And what's going on with Mambos these days? Did y'all guys see that face? Yeah! Hallelujah! Don't do something to others that you do not want to be done to you. Because guess what? God flips script. I tell you, this girl sat down there with all the hate, but right now it looks like the hate just came straight to slapping her face. She looking bad. Yeah, she looking bad. She needs donuts or something. Girl, what? Oh my goodness, I don't even know when I saw this girl sitting down there joking with her husband around here. And here I'm sitting down, my husband is making coffee for me. Hallelujah, God bless America. Bye, Felicia. I'll talk to you guys again later. For me?
For you?
Small cup.
Yeah.
Very little tiny, but what happened to my cup? This one? My fancy cup. Huh?
Yeah, we are here.
You should put it in my fancy cup.
Well, how much? Is there any coffee in your fancy cup?
It's a little bit. Just put it on top of that.
No, you can't frost the cream with coffee.
It's a cold.
You can't frost the cream with the coffee in there.
But is it gonna be cold coffee or hot coffee?
Hot coffee. Caliente, or how do you say it in French?
Café chaud.
Café chaud.
Café chaud.
Café chaud. Chaud. Chaud.
Chaud.
Chaud.
Chaud. That one. That looks like you smile.
Well,
That's
somebody's got to do it
smile.
for me. At least the sponge can.
Like, you mean I can't do it for you?
I mean, you can make me smile, but I don't feel like smiling.
Well, better smile. Is that a smile?
I thought it was. Maybe I was wrong.
No, you need to show the real smile.
Voila.
Voilà.
You're gonna leave all this stuff
Voilà
out?
le smile, smile. Voilà avec ton smile, smile. Tu veux pas smile? Ou bien tu veux smile?
This is the
Tu
café.
veux pas smile?
Cafe. You French press, you slowly push it down. How do you say slowly push it down in French?
Slowly push it down, exactement comme tu l'as dit.
That part.
Slowly push it down. Did you hear what I just said?
But I don't understand it.
Well, but that's not even French, what I just said.
Say it again.
Slowly push down.
Slowly.
Slowly push. Yeah, exactly. Say it. Slowly push
Down. Slowly push
Push
down. Push it down. Some people's kids.
I know that part.
Where did the salt go? Here? Rose, what are you doing? Oh, man.
No, that's Dan. That's Dan's uncle. They look the same. Look at them eyes. Look at them eyes. That's Dan's uncle. His name is what? Victor.
His name's Frank.
Uncle Frankenstein. Frankenstein is Dan's uncle. They look alike.
My dad made all these.